Ladies and gentlemen, now available via my ProWrestlingTees.com online shop, Get Off My TV. The perfect shirt you could be wearing every Monday night when we see the likes of Kane, The Big Show, Ryback, and among many others that we just can't stand to see on Monday nights. I now bring to you and available for purchase this weekend, starting today. Get Off My TV, man. ProWrestlingTees.com/Off The Script, $19.99. Get your new merchandise and support Off The Script today. Once again, that's ProWrestlingTees.com/Off The Script. What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. This is number 97, part number 2 of the number 1 source right here on YouTube.com for everything WWE. This is Off The Script, the number 1 fucking podcast in your subscription boxes, man. Thank you so much for joining me. And I want to apologize if I look a little bit under the weather, if I look a little bit drunk. Just got back from my parents' house, celebrated Christmas in the most boringest fucking fashion by drinking beer, hanging out with my brother, I love him to death, and watching old school ECW. Before that, we actually listened to some old school death metal, Malevolent Creation, Divine Empire, Hate Plow, Death, you name it, it was listened to, man. So it wasn't all that bad, but I'm sure your Christmases were a lot better. But regardless of that, I'm back here Saturday morning. I'm recording this on Friday night. I'm recording this and I'm going directly to fucking sleep, man. I am still exhausted from work. I can't believe how beat up I am from working all these hours at work this week, and they think that 2 days off is going to be enough for me to recuperate. No, sorry, bros. Not going to happen. But regardless of that, I don't give a fuck how tired I am. I'm going to give you guys the news and rumors like you deserve each and every fucking weekend right here on Off The Script. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for. I really don't, man. Hit that subscribe button. We just eclipsed 36,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you got what you wanted. I hope you had all the eggnog and all the fucking cold beverages that there was being offered on Christmas Day, man. I know I did. I drank my Mad Elf, and I felt good, and I still feel good, man. But regardless of that, we got to get down to business. It's time for news and rumors like only JD can do. If you guys are not following me on Twitter, at JD from NY206, I'm on there all day long. I read everything you guys tweet at me. So if you're not following me, please do so at JD from NY206. And if you don't own the new official hashtag Get Off My TV from Pro Wrestling Tees, that is ProWrestlingTees.com/Off The Script. Beautiful t-shirt, $19.99. They ship all over the United States and internationally, so you guys should no problem get your t-shirts. Fucking unbelievable. Represent Off The Script. And when you watch Monday Night Raw and you see Kane and The Big Show come out, and now Santino Marella, Ryback, the League of Faggots, if they come out there, you can represent your Get Off My TV t-shirt, man. And the main spokesman of this entire revolution, the hashtag Get Off My TV t-shirt, is The Big Show. He's featured on the fucking t-shirt, man. Go out and get it. You won't regret it. There you go. How do you like that one? Merry fucking Christmas, all right? Anyway, guys, let's get on with Off the Script. I got news on Bill Goldberg. Seriously, coming back to the WWE. This is a major news topic this week. Is WWE seriously considering paying Bill Goldberg to participate in WrestleMania to work with Brock Lesnar? The last time these two met was 12 years ago at WrestleMania, and probably one of the worst matches you will ever see at WrestleMania. The interest of TNA in Bill Goldberg has increased speculation about a WWE return, but it's going to come down to money as much as anything. Goldberg is still considered a huge draw, despite not being seen in WWE since that ill-fated match at WrestleMania 20 against Brock Lesnar. It's no secret that neither Brock or Goldberg wanted to be in that match, or even at that event, as both wanted to leave WWE at that point. Because of those circumstances, many believe that we could have potentially seen a better match between these two. Therefore, many feel a match at WrestleMania 32, given both now have interest in being there, could be a better match to erase the memory of that last atrocity of a match at WrestleMania 20. It is ultimately going to come down to money for Bill Goldberg coming to WWE, and it seems we have this same conversation every single year, and it's been the same for the last several years regarding Bill Goldberg. I don't expect to see Bill Goldberg in WWE this year, but it's not impossible. We will see him back in the near future. The only way I see this match happening, okay, there's several different ways to go about this, and it all is going to conclude with the Royal Rumble. We don't know what's going to happen. This is merely speculation. Do I want to see Bill Goldberg at WrestleMania? Sure. WWE right now is in the midst of a injury spree, and Bill Goldberg would certainly add to the star power they need at WrestleMania 32. A lot of you guys are telling me, JD, what about the current guys that they got? WrestleMania is filled with part-timers, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. You're not going to fill AT&T Stadium with 105,000 people with a Bray Wyatt, with a Cesaro, with a Wyatt family, with a Dudley Boys, with whoever else they got on fucking TV, with the Tyler Breeze. The WWE hasn't built anybody besides Roman Reigns. Even your beloved Kevin Owens is not going to fill that stadium. It's not. It's not. You guys need to get that out of your fucking minds. And what I said on my previous videos rings true every single time I say it. The WWE has put so much stock in Roman Reigns that they forgot about everybody else on the main roster. They put all their eggs in one basket to get this man over, and they failed at getting anybody else on the main roster to look important. Meanwhile, the WWE Monday Night Raw ratings have decreased 17% from when he won the WWE Championship. And it's only going to get worse. Because if you think the fans are this fucking stupid, you got another thing coming. Philadelphia was not the right crowd. You catered to the families. You catered to the casuals. This is not the rabid fans of Philadelphia. No, I'm sorry. You made it look important. You made it seem important. But in reality, it was not important. You had no other choice but to make Roman Reigns your WWE champion. Better than Sheamus. I don't give a fuck who you put in place of Sheamus. Anybody was going to be better than Sheamus. But being that WWE hasn't built up anybody, there was nobody else but a Roman Reigns. So we're all going to wait until the Royal Rumble to find out what, rings true about Bill Goldberg. I don't think Bill Goldberg is going to be at WrestleMania. I really don't. This has been an ongoing rumor for several WrestleManias right now. But it does serve an interesting point. If Roman Reigns is still the WWE champion, okay? If he's still the WWE champion going into WrestleMania, who does he defend against? You have a few different options. You got the John Cena scenario that WWE seems to want to do as a passing of the torch. You got the Triple H scenario where Triple H can come into the Royal Rumble and insert himself into the match at number 30. God forbid, that would be fucking awful. And any one of you who are happy with this Roman Reigns title win are going to be happy with the fucking Triple H giving himself the number 30 position in the Royal Rumble. You're out of your fucking mind. Who would enjoy that? I'm not going to enjoy that. That's fucking terrible booking. That is god-awful fucking booking. Nobody wants to see a 46-year-old man in the WrestleMania main event for the WWE Championship. Roman Reigns, so far from what WWE is telling me, he's over. He's over with the fans. So why would he need to fight Triple H for a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania if he's already over? I don't get that. I don't get that. Does Roman Reigns lose the title? Does he lose the title before WrestleMania and then goes into WrestleMania against Triple H in a grudge match? I don't know what's going on here. Or does Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble and we get Lesnar versus Reigns at WrestleMania in a rematch from this year, and we get Triple H versus Reigns at either the Rumble or Fastlane? I don't know. But Roman Reigns versus Triple H seems too important to me to not happen at WrestleMania. So either way you look at it, WWE is building towards something with Roman Reigns and Triple H. But where does that leave this Bill Goldberg speculation? You know, who does he come in to fight? If Brock Lesnar does not win the Royal Rumble, then this rumor would have some validity to it. Other than that, if Brock Lesnar is going into WrestleMania and he doesn't win the Royal Rumble, you know, logically you got to think about it. Who is he going to go up against? Who is he going to go up against? There's nobody. You're going to put him against a Kevin Owens? No. Not ready. It's not the time. Even though you guys want to see it, and I would be interested in seeing it as well, it is not the right time. It's not the right time. Man just got done destroying The Undertaker. Guy's been a fucking dominant beast for most of 2015. You're going to put him in a match with Kevin Owens? You're going to make me believe that Kevin Owens can beat Brock Lesnar? You haven't booked Kevin Owens the right way in 6 months. You haven't given him any reason to be in a match with Brock Lesnar. You haven't given us, the fans, a reason to believe this man can go toe-to-toe, head-to-head, one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. As far as I'm concerned, Lesnar would fucking eat this man alive. And I love Kevin Owens. It's just not that time. Sami Zayn is the one to go against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That is the right way. Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens, not ready, not happening, and it should not happen. I can give you a fucking list of reasons why it should not happen. You guys should be smarter than that. Don't fall for the propaganda. It's not happening. So who do you put against Brock Lesnar? A Bray Wyatt? I don't want to see that either. Bray Wyatt's in a fucking feud with the Dudleys. You mean to tell me you're going to get Bray Wyatt ready for Brock Lesnar? I doubt it. I doubt it. Nobody's going to even believe that Bray Wyatt can even stand in the same ring as Brock Lesnar. WWE, if Brock Lesnar does not win the Royal Rumble, they are going to go outside. They pretty much have to go outside the WWE to find him an opponent. Whether it's The Rock, and all this is smoke and mirrors, whether they go out and get Kurt Angle, whether they go out and get someone to fight Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It's not going to be a current WWE superstar. It's not going to be The Undertaker. It's not going to be Daniel Bryan. You know? Who are they going to put against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania if he doesn't win the Royal Rumble? It's not going to be anybody on the current roster. I'll tell you that. So who? Bill Goldberg might be the only choice. Bill Goldberg, you know, Bill Goldberg right now is in the prime position to ask WWE for whatever he wants. If you look at it this way, if Bill Goldberg wants whatever amount of money to come in for WrestleMania and fight Brock Lesnar, he can ask for whatever he wants. And right now, in my honest opinion, WWE would have to give it to him. Because like I said, who are you going to put against a Brock Lesnar? Bill Goldberg can sit across from Vince McMahon and say, I want X amount of money. And Vince is going to have to give it to him. I just don't think WWE Creative has anyone lined up for Brock Lesnar. If he doesn't win the Royal Rumble, we may see a Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Austin's not going to be there. The Rock is not going to be there. Angle is not going to be there. I wish he would. Maybe he will be. I don't know. So we don't know. Lesnar, Goldberg, possible for WrestleMania. It's been talked about. We won't know anything until the Royal Rumble concludes in January. It's going to be very interesting. Man. Do we get the 46-year-old COO Triple H entering the Rumble at number 30 and winning the whole thing just to get to Roman Reigns? Or does Roman Reigns lose the title before WrestleMania and we get a grudge match? But then again, you got to think, who's going to be the champion if not for Roman Reigns? I don't know. The only thing about... There's two things here. It's either WWE is going to make things intriguing and interesting, or they have no fucking idea what they're doing. There's no in-between here. There really is no in-between. It's going to be interesting, and the Rumble will speak volumes about where WWE goes going into WrestleMania. Unfortunately, it's a very consistent complaint from a lot of WWE fans every year. The Slammy Award voting can be very misleading to some fans and appear to be rigged. However, that's just something that many smart fans created to explain why certain superstars win a popularity contest known as the Slammies. According to WrestleZone.com, the voting for this year's Slammies was entirely legitimate. The winners were the true winners, with most votes within the poll times. Regardless if you agree or disagree with the choices, they were not rigged by WWE in any way. WWE is actually looking for ways to change the voting process and how the Slammies are presented on Raw every year. It's being said that most of the complaints from fans were about the lack of top stars appearing to accept the awards they had won fairly. That makes the Slammy Awards look unimportant to the WWE. WWE is proposing for the fans and the WWE Universe to hold the voting ahead of time to determine the winners and ensure that the winners are in attendance or have made pre-taped acceptance speeches and videos. Another possibility is to hold the Slammy Awards during WrestleMania weekend. For example, WWE could do the award show on Friday, NXT TakeOver on Saturday, and WrestleMania on Sunday. It's very unlikely we'll see the Slammy Awards that unorganized again in WWE. When was the last time anyone cared about the Slammy Awards? That's when Owen Hart carried them around with pride and paraded around as if it was a world fucking title. Nobody does that nowadays. And the way WWE presented the Slammy Awards to us on Monday Night Raw just reeks of, I don't give a shit. That's the way it was. Not only did the WWE show that they don't give a shit about the Slammies, they don't give a shit about Monday Night Raw, and in the process, they rushed through Monday Night Raw and made it a horrible viewing experience. Nobody got entrances, the matches were fucking terrible, there was no storylines being built, and it was just one of those shows that they just thrown out there, and they said, you know what, we're taking the fucking night off, it's Christmas week, fuck you. That's all they did. That is all they did, man. The Slammy Awards should not be a thing in 2016. It should not be a thing. You are giving pretty much the power to the WWE Universe. Okay? That's not a right thing to do. That's not a bright idea. Half of the fucking casuals watching this shit product now don't know a fucking headlock from a fucking wrist lock. Seriously. They don't know what's up or down, left or right. All they know is what WWE feeds them. And what WWE feeds them is fucking uncreative, lazy garbage. Seriously. I don't know why you would vote for Neville over Kevin Owens. For whatever reason, I don't know why you would vote the Usos over a New Day. The New Day didn't impress you throughout 2015 while the Usos were on the DL for 9 months. Seth Rollins winning the WWE Championship wasn't a big enough moment to be an oh my god moment, right? The only thing they got right was Seth Rollins winning Superstar of the Year. And if they fuck that up, then they should cancel the entire Slammy Awards forever. Slammy Awards should not be on a Monday Night Raw. It just takes away from the progressing storylines in the midst of a Royal Rumble build. You know, that's 1 week wasted from a Royal Rumble build. To me, that's wrong. To me, that's fucked up, and to me, that's bullshit. Now you have 4 weeks, when you could have had 5 weeks of strong build towards a Royal Rumble that you need to get right this year, WWE. 2016 needs to be the rebirth of the Royal Rumble. Not like the last two embarrassments you gave us. I don't want to see fucking El Torito in the Royal Rumble. I don't want to see two midgets in the Royal Rumble going one-on-one. Hornswoggle and El Torito took up 2 spots in 2015. Nobody remembers that, though. You need to get this right. Now you have 4 weeks. The match itself is going to be built. But you have to go watch the videotape of older Royal Rumbles and see what you did right back in the day about how you build to this match. Okay? There's no qualifying matches to get into the Royal Rumble. There's no fucking a struggle to get into the Royal Rumble. You know? Don't go that route. I don't need to see qualifying matches for the top guys to get into the Royal Rumble. If I do, I'm going off. I may even drive to Stamford, Connecticut and knock on the fucking front door. You need to correct what has been wrong for the last 2 years. And that's Batista and Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble. And Daniel Bryan being eliminated in 5 minutes. Less than that. You need to have a good Royal Rumble here, man. Seriously. The Slammy Awards just got in the way of that. I don't give a fuck what holiday it is. I don't give a shit what you have going on. If you fucking think, oh, it's Christmas week, nobody's going to be watching anyway. We're taking the week off. We're going to put the show on autopilot. Nobody gives a shit anyway. Yeah, we give a shit. We view every fucking Monday and relax after a long day. We want to see professional wrestling. We don't want to see Monday Night Raw and fucking Santa Claus and fucking The Miz. And we don't want to see fucking 16-man tags. We don't want to see fucking tater tots. And we don't want to see fucking presents being fucking destroyed on the set. Fucking Kevin Owens being thrown into Christmas trees on SmackDown, bro. Seriously? You got a fucking massive pay-per-view coming up in 4 weeks, and you got fucking Kevin Owens being thrown into Christmas trees on SmackDown. I don't understand you. How is that getting me excited about the Royal Rumble? Give me a tease of the Royal Rumble. Give me a taste of what is going to be at the Royal Rumble. Set up a match for the Royal Rumble. Talk about the Royal Rumble instead of highlighting a big fucking promo on the screen. Royal Rumble, coming January 25th, presented by K Jewelers, presented by Toys R Us, and Jeffrey the Giraffe. Now, we don't want to see that, bro. We don't want to see that. I want to see solid, down-to-earth booking towards one of the big 4 pay-per-views. You don't know what you did a couple of years ago, right? I do. It was terrible. Something needs to be done. Going into the Royal Rumble, this pay-per-view needs to deliver. A championship match that needs to deliver. A Royal Rumble match that needs to be delivered. Throw a few surprises in there. Go out and fucking sign people to be in the Rumble. Don't fill the ring with fucking 29 guys and that one obvious who's going to win it. No. Not the way it's supposed to be booked, bro. You should have 15 guys who I don't fucking care about and 15 guys who could win the Royal Rumble to keep me guessing up until the hour of 10:55. I don't want to fucking watch the Royal Rumble as it starts at 10 o'clock and say, you know what? Batista is going to win this Royal Rumble. Or Kevin Owens is going to win this Royal Rumble. No, we don't want that. Or Brock Lesnar is going to win this Royal Rumble. Surprise me. Intrigue me. Keep me on the edge of my seat. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore, man. I'm fucking wasted. Seriously. Slammies, they don't belong on fucking TV. Period. It's a waste. And it's embarrassment. To give the fucking power to the casual viewer of the WWE audience? Get the fuck out of here, man. I wouldn't trust them to fucking... I don't know. I wouldn't trust them with anything, man. I wouldn't trust them to butter my fucking bagel in the morning. Never mind fucking vote for Superstar of the Year. Jesus Christ. Slammies don't belong on TV. They don't belong on Monday Night Raw. I don't even think they should happen during WrestleMania weekend, man. The Slammies. WWE does this merely to pop a rating. And they failed at even doing that. They dropped 17% when Roman Reigns won the title last week. Who the fuck cares? Seriously. CM Punk. Upcoming EA Sports UFC 2 video game, which features Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor on the cover, will be released on March 21st, 2016 on Xbox One and PS4. According to an early review of UFC 2, CM Punk is included as a playable fighter in the game. Punk, who has yet to make his UFC debut, is expected to fight sometime in 2016 against an unknown opponent. I may actually feature that on my channel. Seems pretty interesting. Guy hasn't been in the UFC yet, and he's already in a video game. Making money. Making that paper. Good for CM Punk. I'm proud of him. He's a fucking beast. To end this week's Off the Script, guys, Wade Barrett's neck injury is said to be pretty serious. But WWE has not made an official statement on his injury. He was off TV during the TLC weekend, but he was backstage at the pay-per-view and at Monday Night Raw. He was on the road this week as well, and he was used on SmackDown with the League of Faggots. But he hasn't wrestled, and he has done very little physically. Barrett's last match was 12-8 during the Tribute to the Troops SmackDown taping when he teamed up with Alberto Del Rio, Rusev, and Sheamus against Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and the Usos, and I'm fucking falling asleep even reading the names in that match. God-awful. He also wrestled in a 16-man tag team match on that show. So, Wade Barrett's neck injury seems to be pretty serious. If it is as serious as they are expecting, I think Wade Barrett is pretty much done with the WWE. Every time this guy got some type of momentum underneath him, something happened, and something went wrong, and he got hurt. You know? I don't know how old he is. I think he's 34, 35 years old. Wade Barrett, if he is out with a serious neck injury, this could be the end of Wade Barrett. And I hate saying that. And the WWE right now cannot afford any more injuries, being that, you know, it's Wade Barrett. You know, he wasn't really doing anything to begin with. The League of Nations is a complete fucking waste. Absolute garbage. Nobody cares about the League of Nations. The best thing about the League of Nations is their fucking theme music, and that's not even good. Nobody gives a shit about Rusev. Nobody gives a shit about Del Rio. Nobody gives a shit about Sheamus. And nobody gave a shit about the King of the Ring. I love how they announced that Wade Barrett is the King of the Ring. As if that's some kind of accolade in WWE. You know? You compare Wade Barrett being a King of the Ring next to a Brock Lesnar, next to a Triple H, next to a fucking Steve Austin, next to an Owen Hart, next to a Bret Hart. Where does he rank in the King of the Ring? Dead last. This is the man who won King of the Ring and then went on to lose several weeks in a row to R-Truth wearing a tinfoil crown and a scepter made of toilet paper rolls. I'm supposed to take this man seriously. Wade Barrett had the potential many years ago with the Nexus, when he invaded WWE with the Nexus and they destroyed Monday Night Raw and they destroyed John Cena and they had that big SummerSlam multi-man match. WWE apparently didn't give the nod to the Nexus and Wade Barrett. If they did, and Wade Barrett was successful in beating the WWE alumni and John Cena, maybe we would have seen a better Wade Barrett presented to us. But according to WWE, Wade Barrett's stock was never really that high to begin with. So a neck injury to him, what is it going to do? We're not going to miss Wade Barrett. They haven't done anything with Wade Barrett. Why should we care about Wade Barrett being on TV or off TV? Nobody wants to see the man hurt, but really, is it going to take away from an already terrible product? Of course not. All we're going to do is sit here and wonder why didn't the WWE push Wade Barrett when they had the opportunity? Why did they bury Wade Barrett when he won the King of the Ring? I don't fucking know. But according to WWE sources, this is pretty serious, and the WWE hasn't made an official statement as of yet on his neck injury. If I hear anything on his neck injury, I will let you know right here on Off the Script. And that is all I got for part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my drunken rants. Hope you enjoyed Off the Script, as always, for Saturday. Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. If you did, please do not be afraid to hit that thumbs up. I will be back on Sunday with more WWE news and rumors like I only can do right here on Off the Script for part 3. I don't even know what the top story is because I have no news this weekend. WWE is on vacation. It's Christmas weekend. Nobody gives a shit. But regardless of that, I'll find some way to be on here with something to talk about. So, see me on Sunday. I'll be back. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. If you missed any of my previous videos, everything you need is in the description down below. So make sure you guys go check that out. If you missed Off the Script yesterday, link is down below, plus my WWE 2K16 material. I'll be back with part 3 on Sunday. Until then, I'm JD. This is the #1 source. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for part 3 of Off the Script. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later.